this project diary I will teach you some of the best ways to control leaf miner.
Hi and welcome to Project Diaries. Today I want to talk to you about these little fellas. Now, leaf miner can be a big problem in your garden with flowers and vegetables, and here's the best way to get rid of them.
Now, if you don't know what leaf miner are, they come from many different insects, from moths, wasps, beetles and flies. The adult moth on the bottom right lay the eggs underneath the leaves, which is on the top left, which turn into pupa or cocoons. After they hatch from the pupa, they then turn into a larva or larvae. They then eat their way through the thin layers of the leaves, creating small white paths or mines. So as you can see here, something's been attacking my peas. This damage is definitely from slugs. But if you look up here to the leaves, you can see that leaf miner are having a really good time. Now, due to the slugs and the leaf miner, I really don't think these peas are going to make it due to the amount of leaf damage. Once this amount of larvae have actually hatched in between the leaf layers, there's not much you can do to get rid of them other than just squeezing them to try and kill them. The main thing is try to prevent this happening or spreading across your vegetable patch. At this late stage, the best thing you can do is just remove the leaf and completely destroy it. Hopefully yours aren't as bad as this, so in the next clip I'm going to show you a great technique to prevent them or to stop them spreading.
So another way you can get rid of leaf miner is to make what's known as white oil. Now what you need is some vegetable oil, some eco-friendly washing up liquid, a spray bottle which you can pick up 2 for the 99p shop, and just under 500 millilitres of water.
Now, this original recipe came from the Victorian times, but I've tweaked it a little bit to make it more organic. First up, you need 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil, followed by 1 teaspoon of eco-friendly washing up liquid. Now, you can use regular washing up liquid for flowers, but as I'm going to spray this on vegetables, I don't want to take the chance of ingesting any chemicals when it comes to eating them. Then just give it a really good stir until it becomes a cloudy white colour. Then just take the lid off the spray bottle and pour it in. Now, the great thing about making white oil is it will store up to 3 months after you've made it, as long as you keep it in a dry, cool place. Now, it says this bottle holds 500 millilitres, which is why we use a little bit less of the water, so hopefully by the time we've finished it should pour to the top. Then just screw the lid back on and give it a really good shake. Now I'm just going to take it outside and spray it on my flowers and vegetables. Now, the way that it works is slightly grim, is the fact that the combination between the oil and the washing up liquid create a barrier that suffocates the insects. Now, as this isn't a chemical treatment, the insects won't build up a resistance, so this should work every single time. As you can see, they're also attacking my nasturtiums and my borage. The only way to get rid of this is just cut the leaf off. Now, as I'm only cutting off 2 leaves, it shouldn't cause any growth issues. Now, peas and beans are quite a sturdy plant, but as these are quite delicate, you don't want to go too heavy on the spray for these. Just make sure you get the underneath of each leaf as well. Now, one of the most important points of using this oil is not to use it in the middle of the day. Try and use it at the end of the night or first thing in the morning. If you use this in a mid-hot summer's day, it will actually burn the leaves and clog the pores. Now, there is some damage on this big leaf, but instead of cutting it off, I'm just going to cut out the section that's being attacked. Hopefully this will work. Now, courgette leaves like these and some other leaves have hairs underneath, so it's really important not to saturate them. Just give them a nice thin even coat on both sides of all of the leaves. Once you've cut off and collected all the infected leaves, make sure you destroy them. Do not put these on your compost heap. If you do, your compost heap might not get warm enough and the eggs won't be destroyed and could be spread all over your garden. Here are the plants 2 weeks after my first application. It seems to have cleared off the leaf miner on this nasturtium, and me squeezing them on this borage has seemed to work because it hasn't spread any further. Now I have accidentally burnt these leaves. This is mainly down to the fact we've had 9 days of solid rain followed by some random bursts of really hot sunshine after 6 PM. Now also, because of the weather, this leaf here has caused some damage through drying out and then excessive water. It's also brought out the slugs. So this nasturtium's been taking a beating. Now I'd usually say applications of this oil would only be once a week, but because of the rain it's basically just washed it all off, so I've done it every other day. Here's another update 5 weeks after my first application. As you can see, I've cut off all the leaves that had the slug damage and it's bouncing back quite well, and this one's really going well. This has had no more leaf miner at all, slug damage down to a minimum, and the borage has started to flower. Even the slight burning on this leaf has started to repair itself. The other marks you can see on these leaves are just from the excessive rain that we've had. There's nothing to worry about there. But if you look down here, you can actually see there's a little courgette growing. So it's done pretty well. No more leaf miner damage. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and good luck controlling your own leaf miner. Take care of yourself, and see you again next time. Please subscribe if you'd like to keep up to date on all my future releases. Here's some links to all of my other videos. Don't forget to check out www.youtube.com/Project Diaries HQ. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.